Welcome back to the Wildly Wealthy Woman podcast. In my previous episode, we walked through the 10 skills that will make you a millionaire, plus the 2 bonus skills that most people don't talk about, and that is certainty beyond logic and consistency, but from a different perspective. So make sure you go back and listen to that if you missed it. But today I want to get a little more honest with you, because most women who want to become a millionaire are not failing because they don't understand how or they don't have a strategy. They're failing because they have deeply ingrained emotional patterns that sabotage the moves that they're trying to make. Today, we're going to talk about 5 common mistakes that keep women from becoming millionaires emotionally and financially. And for each one, I'm going to show you how tapping can instantly shift you so you don't just understand the problem or the pattern, but you actually move past it in the moment. So let's dive in. Mistake number 1 is avoiding their money instead of managing it. Almost everyone I talk to tells me that they want to make more money, but they're hiding from the money that they already have. They're either avoiding looking at their banking apps, paying bills last minute, or they feel guilty when they make more money than someone in their family. These are all very common feelings, so you're not alone in them. But here's the truth. You cannot become a millionaire while treating your money like it's a monster in a closet that you're trying to avoid or hoping a problem will go away. The good thing is tapping will help you face your numbers without a big emotional charge. It releases and rewires the guilt, shame, avoidance, anxiety, and it will help you replace it with a feeling of neutrality and feeling really powerful. Avoidance creates chaos, but clarity creates safety. And tapping and money, what I have found in my personal practice and working with others, is that it has a lot to do with women and their power. If you feel like money is more powerful than you, if it is this beast in the closet or this thing that you don't understand, you are going to be held back from making the millions that are waiting for you. And tapping and the work that we do here in the Wildly Wealthy Woman community is designed to help you change that. Okay, let's talk about mistake number 2. This is the one I am most excited about right now because I found myself getting into this cycle, but it's building a business from survival instead of vision. This one is so huge because so many women are running their businesses from a fight-flight energy, like it has to work. I need to make money fast. I'll do whatever people want if they just buy it. That is not leadership. That's not being a wildly wealthy woman. That's being in survival. Millionaires build from vision, not from panic. Being in the energy of fun and expansion and possibility is so important for you to make more money. The good news is tapping literally pulls your body out of that panic, fight, flight, freeze state so you can hear your intuition, start to trust yourself, and embody that wildly wealthy woman within. The one who makes decisions from a place of power and not pressure. And this is exactly why I have created our class, Build Without Burnout. I know what it's like to feel like there is so much happening in the world, in your personal world. You're saying things like, when are things going to slow down? You're going to bed at night. You're feeling tired and wired and having a hard time going to sleep. You need to get in a room with women who are energized and excited about the work that they're doing. Now more than ever, this is essential. And so that's exactly what we're doing this October. There's a 3-day Build Without Burnout series. It's $21. And I'm going to teach you how to build your dream life without feeling that depletion, that resentment at the end of your day or the end of your work week. And the way that we're going to do that is 2 specific key areas. Number 1 is understanding that burnout isn't prevented by just taking more weekends off or spending more time in nature or sleeping more. Burnout is prevented by healing the part of you that is having a hard time asking for support or overgiving, that's really rooted in scarcity. So we're going to be doing something called parts of self work that's going to look for and identify which part of you is stuck in that cycle, getting you out of that cycle on a subconscious level so that you're not just jumping in and out of burnout. You're really able to embody the version of yourself that knows you are worthy of the support and the success and the resources that you need to make that happen. The second way that we're going to help you build your vision and not burn out is through understanding that you cannot do it alone. You have to have a relationship with God, the Spirit, the universe. If you are trying to control every little aspect of your vision of how things are happening, of when they're happening, you're going to burn out. When you can use tapping to release control, to surrender, to have faith that there is something greater guiding you, whether you're at the top of the mountain right now or you're at the bottom of the valley, you don't have to hold it alone. And so these are two of the key themes you're going to see on this series. I'd love to have you there. Make sure you go check the show notes to get in. This is for a limited time, and it's going to be groundbreaking for the women that are really here to make a big difference, make a big impact, but also have a lot of fun doing it. Okay, let's get into mistake number 3. Mistake number 3, avoiding sales because of past rejection or past trauma. While calling it, I'm just waiting for myself to be in alignment. I know this one might sting a little bit because there's a lot of spiritual women hiding behind language like, I'm going to post when I feel called to post, or I don't want to be pushy, or I'm just waiting for the perfect or next download to come in. I'm sorry to tell you, but this is actually a fear of being rejected. And that's okay because we have all been there. Millionaires don't avoid rejection, they neutralize it. They actually lean into it. They look to get rejected more than anyone else. The cool thing is that tapping can help you release this fear of rejection, of shame, and really come from a place of service. Mistake number 4 is not being consistent in their visibility, showing up in bursts of confidence and then disappearing for weeks at a time, or waiting to feel like things are perfect, or you look perfect, or you sound perfect before hitting record. Let me be clear, consistency is not discipline. Consistency is actually nervous system safety. If your body associates visibility with stress, you're always going to sabotage your momentum. Tapping will remove that resistance by showing up and help it just become neutral or even a fun part of your daily life. And finally, mistake number 5, emotionally crashing after a failure instead of learning how to recover quickly. This one breaks my heart because if you have a bad launch or a bad comment or someone you love unfollows you, this can really shift things and make your whole identity collapse. I've been working with a $1 million client and she's wildly successful on paper, but emotionally she feels paralyzed by a mistake that she had made. And she keeps replaying it over and over again in her head. Maybe you can relate to this, punishing herself, holding on to guilt and shame, that proof that maybe she should just stay small and stay quiet. And every day that she stays in that loop, she's losing money, she's losing energy, and she's losing irreplaceable time with the people that she loves. And it's not that she doesn't know what to do. It's just that her nervous system won't let her make the next move. And it doesn't have to be this way. The emotional weight that she's carrying or that you're carrying, it could be released in minutes with tapping. And thankfully, she found me, and that's exactly what we've been doing together. Because if you're trying to ignore it or you're just trying to think positive, you're not giving yourself time to really process it, to honor what you've been through. Remember, millionaires don't avoid failure. They just know how to recover faster, and that's exactly what tapping helps you do. So I want you to make sure that you are signed up for the Build Without Burnout workshop. If you are seeing yourself in any of these patterns, that's a good sign. Tapping is here to help you shift through them. So as we end off today, if you have recognized yourself in any of these top 5 mistakes, that's a good sign because we can fix them and we can fix them fast. I'm hosting a live training called Build Without Burnout, and I really want you there. I want you in this workshop because I'm going to show you how to grow your income, your impact without sacrificing time with your family, your faith, or yourself. We're going to tap together live to clear any of these 5 active patterns around money, avoidance, survival mode, decision-making, sales, inconsistency, emotional crashes or letdowns. And I'm going to give you a grounded plan so that you can implement it immediately. If you're ready to lead and sell and show up consistently and really come from that place of building from vision, not fear, I invite you to come and join us. The link is in the show notes. And if you have any questions at all, you can send me a message over on Instagram, over on my email. All the ways to connect are below. I cannot wait to see you there. And if this episode spoke to you at all, I ask you please share it with a friend. Send me a message over on Instagram and leave us a 5-star review so that more women just like you can find our community and join the movement.